What's going on, everyone? Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. I hope everybody's safe out there, has a great time, drink some beers, and eat some good food. But today we're going to be talking about Pokemon, and this is Ruler of the Black Flame, or also known as Obsidian Flame. So we're going to talk about the set. We're also going to talk about some bombshell news that got dropped concerning Pokemon directly from the Pokemon Center. So there's been a lot of speculation going on, and this is going to affect people in a lot of ways. So let's go ahead and preface it with this, right? We know for the last few months the Japanese market has been going crazy. Prices have been through the roof, especially for waifu cards and a lot of other stuff like evolutions cards, right? So you have all of your stuff like Umbreon, Sylveon. I mean, they're in the high thousands of dollars. We're talking between like 4,000 to 5,000 if you have a black label. Insane prices. But as of recent, some of the cards are starting to cool off. And one of the main ones that a lot of people have been looking at is the Lily, right? So you have the Lily, the Battle Day. There's a few of them, and they're still not cheap. They're still between like $24,000 to like $70,000. But when you're looking at some of the Lilies dipping down from like the $50,000 to $60,000 range down to like $24,000, possibly $15,000, that shows that the market is actually starting to cool off. It's just a bunch of hype, right? And that's what happens. I told y'all, everything cools off, just like 151. 151 prices have also come down a little bit. Do not FOMO into $2,600 12 box cases, because you can look right now on Buy-E and get a case possibly for like $1,800, which to me is still high, right? The set is going to come down. Now, one thing I want to look at before we actually look at some of the cards for Ruler of the Black Flame is just go ahead and mention this one more time, because I know that a lot of people touched on it. I'm not going to go deep into detail. I'll let you look at this photo, but it says V-Star Universe boxes appear to have been resealed with Orange 100 juice boxes. So some piece of shit out there actually put these orange juice boxes inside of these boxes right here, the V-Star Universe, your small Japanese boxes, and resealed them. And they actually look really good. Nobody could really tell that these were actually resealed. So they were shipping these out, and people would open them and they would get a fucking orange juice box, right? That's what they would get, an orange juice box. So these pieces of shit have got really good at scamming people, right? And that's what they're doing. So the reason why this is a big deal, because Ruler of the Black Flame was set to drop in Japan July 28th. That is coming very soon. We all know that you have to enter a lottery and you want to get boxes like this and you want to get some good stuff. But right now, the Pokemon Center is not going to give out more than 10 packs. They are going to stop from doing the boxes right now. And the word around the street right now is that you can only get 10 packs. So just like Pokemon Center, right? I went there in person. They don't give you booster boxes. They give you 5 packs per Pokemon Center per day. So right now, from the Pokemon Center, individuals will be able to order 10 booster packs, not a booster box. Now, this is a problem, right? I understand Pokemon is trying to combat a lot of the scalping and a lot of the scams and stuff like that, but what they're doing is actually hurting the market even more. And the reason why I say this is one of the spiciest sets that is set to come out in this current generation. A lot of people are actually very excited for this set, and what we've seen so far has been sort of lackluster, except for 151. Now, the problem with this, right, as the market starts to cool off and the Japanese prices start to come down a little bit back to earth, this is going to put a big wrench in production. They already can't keep up with demand, right? Supply is not enough to give the entire world Japanese product. So now stores, LGSs, will still be able to order cases. They will still be able to order cases. You will still be able to go to LGS if you can find one and get a booster box, especially inside of Japan. But outside of Japan, it is going to cut supply drastically, because you can't get millions of boxes off of Pokemon Center for a lottery system. Now, that is going to put a big wrench in production. That is my guess, which is going to hurt prices and is going to drive prices back up. It might actually drive prices past what they're at right now, depending on how hot this set is. So let me know what y'all think, man. This is a crazy time for Pokemon. To be honest, I'm not happy with the prices. I wish that we could all get cheap product, get some cards in hand, collect, right? So hopefully we see that. I mean, there's going to probably be a shift in Pokemon. The more people that can afford Pokemon and the stuff they want, they're either going to leave, they're going to take a break, or they're going to shift to other stuff. Because right now, vintage is looking nice. Vintage is looking pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and take a look at a set, just a few cards, right? So we are on PokeBeach.com. Ruler of the Black Flame. This is what the pack looks like. A terastallized Charizard right here. And this is what the EX looks like, the Charizard. You have a Tyranitar. I actually really like the Tyranitar EX. So some very good looking stuff. This is what the booster packs will look like. You have Dragonite. You have some really cool Pokemon on here, and I like the way they look, but this is Obsidian Flame, so I just realized this is actually the Scarlet and Violet English version that is set to come out. Now, as we move down, you have Scyther. I mean, a bunch of cool looking stuff. Charmander, Charmeleon right here. You have Ice Cube. That's the other EX card that they kind of flashed off. And a lot of good looking stuff. You have your Tyranitar, HP 340, pretty strong dude right there. And then, of course, you have your special cards stamped right here, your Cleffa. So I like the way that looks. I like the Japanese one too. And it would be really cool if these were holographic. I'm pretty sure they are not, but really cool looking cards nonetheless. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about this set. Are you excited for it? Hopefully we can find some cheap stuff. I will be perusing by E. It just seems like one of those sets that I probably have to just look out on there for a proxy service to get what I want. Maybe check out UUTay for some singles and see what I can find. So I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, and I'll be back soon with another video, and I'll see y'all later. Out.